Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this September the 3rd, 2025. I hope everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. Everybody has a great Wednesday eating. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Cut the only weather you got. Okay, we're going to start off with the tropics tonight, and also we'll take a look at the lower 48. Alright, here is Tropical Storm Kika right here. I think you pronounce it right. I think that's the way they Kika or Kiko or something like that. Kiko, that's it. Hurricane Kiko will continue to head toward the Hawaiian Islands. Also, we have Lorena heading toward the Baja region of California, like I said last night. You can see more tropical waves behind it. We need to continue to monitor that. Here's that little tropical wave right here starting to develop on the center to the western portion of the Atlantic, moving toward the west-northwest. This system here has about an 80% chance of development. We have a little tropical wave here that could move into the Caribbean Sea, or this little area right here could move into the northwestern Caribbean Sea and could spin up into something later on down the road. We got a little tropical wave here, but nothing to write home about here in the central tropical Atlantic. Got a cold front stretching from the Bahamas, southern Florida, all the way up into just south of St. John's Island. You can see activity out here in the Pacific Northwest from Mexico back toward Oregon State. See another storm system here moving into the Eastern Pacific, which will be moving towards the areas of Oregon, Washington, and California coastal areas there. Should be in the next day. Should be around late Thursday, early Thursday to late Thursday. That system should be moving into that vicinity. Alright, we got some scattered activity stretching from Louisiana up into Kentucky. More activity up here around the Great Lakes region, a little bit over portions of Kansas regions as well. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here is Hurricane Lorraine moving in toward the Baja region of California. We have some flash flooding and heavy rain over some portions of southeastern California, also down into areas of Arizona. Otherwise, we got thunderstorms and showers from Oregon to California, down toward the Baja region, toward the northwestern portion of Mexico, up into New Mexico to Colorado, portion of Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, South Canada, through the Dakotas over here around Lake Huron, Lake Superior, around the Michigan region as well, Ottawa and Toronto, Canada areas, stretching over to Maine to New York State, all the way down to portion of Missouri, Mississippi to the Carolinas, back over toward Rhode Island, then along the Gulf Coast from portion of southeast Texas, Louisiana, Florida Keys, also over toward the Big Bend area, and the Florida Panhandle, and the northwestern portions of the northwest Bahamas. Alrighty. Otherwise, big dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright. Here's a look at you Friday forecast. We can see here is Tropical Storm Lorraine moving into areas of the Baja region of California. Will move into northwestern Mexico. Some heavy rain and flash flooding over southeast Arizona, southwestern New Mexico. Otherwise, thunderstorms and showers expected for portions of Washington State, to Oregon, to Nevada, to portion of California, to portion of northwestern Mexico, to New Mexico, to Wyoming, to portion of Kansas, all the way to Louisiana, stretching over to Pennsylvania, New York State, also to Maine, New Brunswick, portion of Newfoundland, also Ottawa, Canada, Toronto, Canada, around Lake Huron, Lake Superior, around the Michigan region, also towards South Canada, and northeastern areas of Minnesota, and northeastern areas of North Dakota. More activity off the coastal areas of off the Texas coast, and then more activity across central South Florida, down toward the Florida Key, northwest Bahamas, portion of the eastern Gulf, and the western tropical Atlantic. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map you're locating across the nation. Alright, you can see we got some special weather statements up here in portions of Vermont, and portions of New York State. Coastal flood advisories up here around the Washington D.C., Baltimore area. And then we got air quality alerts for you guys in portion of Texas, also in portion of Central California, also in the portion of Montana, also portion of Wyoming, also portion of eastern Nebraska. Severe thunderstorm watches and warnings for portion of Kansas, a few counties there in Missouri. Thunderstorm watch area there as well. Some frost advisories over portion of Wisconsin, Minnesota. Also we have wind advisories also in effect for South and North Dakota, portion of Montana. Then we got heat advisories, sets of heat warning, red flag warning is also in effect for areas of Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, and also portion of Montana. We have a few areas of flash flood warnings over Southern California and northern and northwestern areas of Arizona. Alright, got a little bit of coastal flood advisories down here in eastern Florida, and special marine warnings along the coastal areas of Texas. Alright, we have the small craft advisory, gale warning from Southern California up to Oregon coast. Also around the Hawaiian chain island, we have some areas of high coastal flood statements there as well. So also inland Alaska, we have some flood watches, and around the Alaska region, some small craft advisories. Alright, we're just going to take a look at one day of the Storm Prediction Center. This is where the severe weather is. Day number 3 was just general thunderstorms expected, so we're just going to do the severe weather perspective of this video from Chattanooga, Tennessee to Watertown, New York, marginal risk, then general thunderstorms elsewhere. Let's take a look at the tornado probability. Less than 2% all areas, damaging winds 5%, and large hail less than 5% all areas. Alright, let's take a look at the tropics. We're going to show you this system here. It still remains the same, about an 80% chance of development over the next 7 days and 40% over the next 2 days. You can see here it is right here, southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. Alright, tropical Atlantic, shower and thunderstorm associated with a tropical wave located over the eastern tropical Atlantic, several hundred miles west-southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands, remain disorganized. Environmental conditions are conducive for development of the system during the next several days, and a tropical depression is likely to form late this week or this weekend over the eastern and central tropical Atlantic while moving slowly towards the west-northwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. The system is likely to move much faster towards the west, northwest, and thereafter, and reaches the waters east of the Lesser Antilles by the middle of next week. Formation chance through 48 hours, medium 40%. Formation chance through 7 days is high at 80%. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got.